you've watched any of my live streams recently or any of the latest videos I put out, you've seen this guitar in the camera. So today I want to tell you guys about Brinson Guitars and why I think they are literally the best guitars in America right now. As you guys can see, I love collecting guitars. I think that it's just such a cool thing to purchase. Not only are you getting a fine instrument that you can play, but you're really also getting a piece of art that doesn't really depreciate as much as other things you can put money into. So whenever one of my friends reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in reviewing a local guitar company, I was like, say less. And that's kind of how I came across Brinson Guitars. They reached out to me about 2 weeks ago saying that, hey, we're a Carolina boutique guitar company. Would you be interested in playing some of our instruments, maybe making a video or two about it? I said, no doubt, let's do it. And then, I wasn't expecting to like these guitars as much as I do. I mean, I'm spoiled, okay? I've got a great guitar collection. I can play whatever I want. But if you've seen me play in the last 2 weeks, the guitar that's consistently in my hands is the stained gold Jazzmaster. And it's funny because I'm not even really a Jazzmaster fan. These guitars have just been growing on me. So I figured I would make this video to put Brinson Guitars on your radar and help them grow, but also just to show you that if you were interested in supporting a guitar company that isn't a large corporation but still makes, honestly, instruments that are better and higher consistency, consider checking out Brinson Guitars. Chris Brinson, the owner and master luthier there, he just knows how to make one hell of an instrument. So let me show you some of the guitars that he offers and give you an idea of what you can get. And then at the end, I'll do some playing so you can hear them in action. My overarching thought is just, if you want a guitar that makes you play a little bit differently and a little bit more expressive, I don't think you can find a better instrument, to be perfectly honest. I have so much time with these guitars, and I just really enjoy them. There's a couple of things about the guitars that I can't really convey over video, so here they are. One is smell. If you've ever played like a Gibson Les Paul or a Heritage, they typically have like a strong vanilla scent because of the nitro. With these guitars, what I smell instead is like this roasted maple syrup type smell. It's the roasted maple. I don't know. It just has a really cool smell to it. And I know that sounds weird, but if you've played a Gibson, you probably know what I'm talking about. The other thing is that the resonance in the neck, like keep in mind as guitar players, we're not really guitarists, we're neck players. One, the necks feel really well worn, even though he doesn't market them because they're brand new guitars, but it just feels like a guitar that's been played a lot, and like it's gonna vibrate your hand as you play. That to me is a testament to good design. The mastery bridge systems on all of it's just incredible. It's crazy. It kind of freaked me out at first. It's the first tremolo system that I've played where they recommend keeping the tremolo system on while it's in the case. But I mean, dude, I've done dive bombs with this and it's yet to go out of tune. The nuts are made out of real bone. I've played 3 of Chris's guitars so far, and all of them have just been cut really, really well. The spacing on it, I would say, is in between the ballpark of like an Ibanez and a Gibson. It's somewhere in that range if you're used to like, you actually pay attention to the nut width. The body's extremely resonant. One of the favorite things about the Jazzmaster is that since there's so much wood, and the way that I play it, especially when standing, it kind of just feels like the whole side of my body is just getting like a little massage. If you've ever played a super resonant guitar, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you owe it to yourself to at least try one out. But again, these are guitars that are made here in South Carolina. These are manufactured right outside of Spartanburg, South Carolina. So if you're familiar, these guitars come from the upstate. And again, they're just crazy high quality instruments, and they're priced competitively. You're getting a custom shop instrument at the entry level cost of like a Gibson. Don't let the price tag scare you. You are getting a fantastic instrument. Honestly, he should be charging more, but it's a new company. We're getting up and going. So if you're interested, all the guitars you saw me play so far, they're actually listed on his website. So if you want the exact gold one, which I kind of hope he just gives me this one, but if you want it, it's listed right now. You can buy it, and it has my stamp of approval. That is probably one of the best guitars I've ever played. And with that, y'all, I just want to say thank y'all so much for watching me play and hearing about Brinson Guitars. If you're interested, check the link in the bio. For the tones that you heard today, those are with the custom IR that I'm in partnership with Chad. So there's also links if you want to get my IR, and then if you go into the Fender Cloud, you can download all my presets and use that IR with it. This coming Thursday, we're having our first webinar series. So if you're interested in studying guitar and music theory with me, patreon.com/DamianAndy. Link is in the bio. We have our first webinar this week where we're going to go over the fundamentals of music and talk about what that means, and then start building you up with music theory. This week we probably won't be doing a lot with the guitar. We're just going to be doing theory. But the idea is that all of these are going to be recorded, so if you're interested in studying and really wanting to understand the fretboard and really how music is made, this is your series that you want to be a part of. We're going to be doing about 30 to 45 minute lectures. They're going to be recorded, so if you can't make it to a lecture but you still want to watch the videos, you're going to have a whole catalog of them as this thing keeps going. Also, for those that are able to make it, after the lecture, I'm going to cut off the recording, and then we're just going to open up the floor to a live Q&A. So make sure you got your guitar or any guitar questions you have, or producing questions, and we'll talk about it. As this continues to grow, if there's an area that you're interested in, let me know and we'll cover it in a webinar. But anyways, with that, I want to know 1 or 2 things you're grateful for in the comment section. For me, I'm grateful you're here. I just became a partner with YouTube today, so I don't fully understand what all that means yet, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for the growth, and I'll see you in the next video.